So let's go and talk about ternary operator. What is ternary operator? If you want to write if-else statement just in one line, you will use ternary operator. So let's have an example. We had an example with age. If age is greater than or equal 18, we can print, for example, adult. Otherwise, we can print minor. It's some simple if statement, and if I run that, you can see the output here. But how we can use that and how we can write this if statement briefly and just in one line. So let's have, for example, one variable like status, and it's equal to, it's so simple. If, let me write the condition first, if age is greater than or equal 18, else here. It's the approach that we will have. But here, if our condition was true, we will print the adult in line 4. In this line and ternary operator, we are checking the condition, and if condition will true, it will execute the code here before the if that we have. For example, I want to assign the value of adult to status if the age is greater than or equal 18. Otherwise, we can simply assign the value of minor to status variable. If I comment this if statement and simply print this status variable that we have, simply you can see the adult as an output. And if I change that, for example, to 10, we can see the minor. So we write this if-else statement just in one line here. So let's have another example with a score that we had it before. Score is, for example, 82. We want to have grade variable and assign the value of A, B, or C depend on a score value. How we can do that? I'm telling that the value of grade will be A if a score is greater or equal to 90. Else, in the else statement of this grade variable, I want to define another ternary operator. Let me write that, and after that I will discuss. B if score is greater than or equal 80, and otherwise the output will be C. This line of code will be something like this. Let me write the if statement for that. If a score greater than or equal, then do something, elif and else if, and otherwise we can do that with else. It's something like this. Let me discuss this line. It's saying that if a score is greater or equal than 90, the value of grade will be A. Else, otherwise, if this condition will false, it will goes to else statement here. In the else statement, we have another ternary operator that's telling if a score is greater or equal than 80, you should have the value of B, and otherwise the value of C. Let me print it out. Print the value of the grade variable that we have here, and also let's have a score. And if I run this, you can see the score is 82 and the output should be B, and we have B here. Let me change the score, for example, to 90 or 91. And if I run that, the score is 91 and the output, I mean output of grade variable, will be A. And if I change that to something like 60, the output will be C. Ternary operator is something that we are using to write if-else statement briefly.